Hello Libra, and welcome to my channel Green Lion Goddess Tarot. Now it's funny because this is your monthly reading for March, and I get this sense of looking out to new horizons, and I'm quite literally looking out and seeing these little clouds. And yeah, that bird's really loud, but it's very much this sense of, yeah, it's a beautiful image that I'm seeing out here. The clouds are all peaceful. There's, nice like combination of things, like visually something's looking very good. It's kind of what I'm getting is it's all about aesthetics, like things looking good, feeling good. And I even got for some of you like buying a new hat. I know that seems really random and weird, but it's kind of like just a sense of buying something. Perhaps it's an accessory. I just feel like a little purchase that will bring you some joy. Doesn't have to be a big thing, but just something that you can possibly put on your appearance in some way or wear in some way that's like, this is going to make me happy. Or you can see it in your everyday daily life. Maybe it's something that you put on your desk at work, or you see it in your kitchen, but there's something they want you to bring in that brings you joy. So what have we got? Temperance, balance and harmony. That's what I'm seeing with this scene. I'm looking at this scene. It's all very balanced and harmonious. That was possibly what I was trying to express earlier. I'll see if I can take a photo of it actually. Hopefully it doesn't move too much by the end of the reading because I'm using my phone to record this. But I'm looking at it going, look, everything's so in perfect harmony if I was looking at a composition of a picture. And so it just, there's a sense of calm. Like I'm looking at it going, something beautiful about this that is being very calm. So the temperance energy, balance and harmony. I think that these energies are going to be like the guiding light, the guiding energy for the month. So the zebra is always about like what is the unique thing for you that can install balance and harmony. See, maybe other people don't understand it and get it, like just getting a little like kind of, something fun that you might put on your desk that's beautiful, and that can just be enough to like be okay, I can handle this out the rest of the space. But someone else will walk in and not really get it. So it's really like understanding what that thing is. And I feel like it's a visual thing. It really is. Like you might want to buy a painting or put a picture up or alter a dress or something like that. It's just, or a piece of outfit, a piece of clothing. It's just a sense of I need balance and I need beauty and I need harmony in my world. And so I'm kind of painting this picture to bring that in at this, or creating this picture at this moment. So it could even be very creative because they're kind of showing me a lot to do with that. But the clouds are very slow. It's slow moving energy, and it's a sense of, just allowing these things to drift in a way. Like it's, We've got lovers. Mercury, Gemini, North Node. So whatever this thing is that's bringing harmony into your world, you have the choice. But I think the choice is almost going to be a little bit like pick me, pick me, pick me. You can see the sun is pointing at a particular choice here, and it's also pointing to Venus, which is, one of the Venuses. They're both Venus really, but Venus is your planetary ruler. So it's kind of saying there's going to be an obvious choice, a pick me kind of choice here that's coming through. And I can see the wedge-tailed eagles actually, and they're really way off in the distance. So it has this sense of, I feel like I'm looking further afield. I'm looking off to the distance here, whether that's further like geographically, or you're just kind of bringing your gaze further than you normally would. And for whatever reason, it feels like there's something that you're seeing far off that you're liking the look of. So you might be thinking long term here. Here comes the beautiful wedge-tail eagle. It's just all about the view, what it is that you're looking at or what you're seeing, and whether you're liking the view of what it is that you're seeing here in your life. So the picture of what's forming at this moment in time. So Libra, this reading is for Libra, Sun, Moon and Rising. Always recommend, and that it can be a metaphorical view. It could be quite literally what you're looking at or who you're looking at as well, perhaps. But might even be looking in the mirror. But it's just this sense of what you're seeing and perceiving is going to be really important. So you want to see this balance, you want to see this harmony in your life. And so with the Lovers card, yes, that is a choice. It could be related to a relationship as well. But you might have this sense of calmness and harmony of I've already made the right choice. That could be something that's coming in with it now, because there's this inner stillness that comes with it. Yeah, the Ace of Swords, this is clarity. So that's good, that's coming through. So Libra, I wanted to let you know that this reading is for Libra, Sun, Moon and Rising. Always recommend to watch all three of your placements if you know where they are, because it gives a more holistic view of what's going on for you, a fuller picture. But, oh, boom, crossed by the Tower. Wow, Libra. Okay, gosh, what is going on inside your mind? What is it that you're seeing and perceiving here? Wow. Okay. And yeah, this is a general reading. Libra, just take what feels right, leave the rest. If it does really resonate, there will be an extended reading, and the link for that is in the description box below. You can buy the extended reading individually as a one-off for Libra, or you might like to check out my Patreon reading, my new Patreon community. And in that, you do have access to all of the extended readings for all signs. So you can check out your Sun, Moon and Rising. You can cross-watch for somebody else that's here. And you might actually, there's a whole heap of other content that's coming in around that as well. We've got tutorials, we've got discounts on readings, we've got astrology updates. There's going to be a lot coming in on that as well. So there's a lot happening on that. I'd love it if you come and check that out. The link for that is in the description box below. Now, the Four of Wands. Okay, and I forgot to say with the Patreon channel, for the first 2 weeks, and that does end at the 1st of March. If you sign up and become a patron in the first 2 weeks, then you receive a free 10-minute reading from me. Okay, cool. Let's connect. Sounds great. So let's look at your reading. Okay. I felt like I was trying to do too many things at once then. I like to focus on one thing. So that's what the Ace of Swords is wanting you to do. Boom, focus. There's one thing in front of you. Something new has come in. New idea, new, brilliant new thought, new ways of using your mind. Yeah, the Ace of Swords, clarity that comes through, crossed by the Tower. Okay, this is not something that's coming in through the divine. This is something that you are seeing and perceiving through your own eyes. Okay, so it's not something that's coming through your crown, a message from the divine. It's like, which is what the Tower would be. It's like, boom, in we come. This is something you've already got. You've already seen something very clearly, and that's what we're saying. You're seeing something when I'm looking out at the horizon and looking at the view and the picture, there's this sense of perspective being gained, but you're seeing that really clearly. The perspective, which is really great. Crossed by the Tower might be that you don't want to change a thing, maybe. But the Tower is that there is change afoot around with the Tower. So the Tower it's kind of like, I've got this very serene, nice view that I'm looking at here, or perspective or picture that I'm looking at. And I don't want any nasty surprises with the Tower. I see very clearly what's right for me now. So I feel like you've already kind of come to a conclusion or come to some sort of choice here. There's this sort of resolve or resolution that's coming through it, which is actually really nice. So we have in your conscious mind the King of Wands. You might actually be thinking about somebody here. This is an Aries energy. So, or a fire sign, it could be Leo, Sagittarius, or just somebody that's kind of very strong, a leader kind of energy around you, perhaps. So yeah, this person could be very fiery. They can be creative, but they just got these, the main words I'm getting is leadership potential, leadership qualities. So as I throw it away, the King of Wands is also inside your mind, your own mind. Maybe this is something that you're stepping into as well. There's consciously something that you're kind of looking at. And the King of Wands is very in control of his world. So the thing with this King of Wands is he's sitting up perched on his throne, looking out at his domain, his kingdom. And this is not gender specific. I'm just saying he because it's a king here. It's just the divine masculine. Okay, so it's an aspect of all of us. So he's looking out at his kingdom and going, what do I see? Do I see all the things that I like to see in my world? And interestingly, what he sees up ahead is this little Page of Pentacles going, I see an opportunity up ahead. Yes, the pastures, look at the landscape. It's looking good. It's looking good. It's looking green. We look further afield. There's a mountain to climb, perhaps, with this opportunity. Perhaps there's some kind of like, you are going to have to climb that mountain. There could be an ambition associated with it in some way. But for the moment, it's a little page. It seems like an opportunity, a new, fresh opportunity up ahead that you're thinking, maybe I might want to step into that, activate, connect with that. And so it is a pentacle. So it is very much a sense that it could be to do with your work. Maybe there's new things developing with your work, career, your money, kind of your home, your health. And these are things that I think you're going to find very pleasing. You're going to be happy with that, which is really good. So we have at the base the Seven of Swords, which is, and I mean, this could be a new relationship as well, with the Lovers coming in as well, but it could be a sense of seeing brighter horizons ahead, opportunities for that. So seeing opportunities to bring in the balance and harmony, especially if it's been the opposite. We're seeing conflict in the recent past. So perhaps you've been fighting with somebody, or there's been disagreements, quarrels, or there's been conflict, and this is the opportunity to restore the harmony. But it feels like there's something coming in, or this opportunity is connected to the material realm in some way. So perhaps you're thinking, okay, further down the field, or I can see this opportunity is going to get me in a better financial position, or I can see by, doing this, I can get my health in a better way. It just feels like, there's a pleasing sense of something's kind of developing and you're happy with the way it's going, which is really nice. So at the base, we've got the Seven of Swords, and this is the plans. The King of Wands is the strategist. He looks like he's kind of looking out at his domain, kind of staring out the window, going, yeah, I'm happy with what I'm seeing here, perhaps. But deep down, mind is ticking away here. There's strategies, there's plans, there's thinking of the future, there's a whole heap of things, ideas that you're working on here. That it's a little bit like the swan gliding across the water. You're making potentially something look easy and effortless. Perhaps you're getting some kind of, somebody is recognizing you with the King of Wands and admiring you. But deep down, there's a lot going on, ticking away inside your mind. So, it's the little legs paddling. So you are putting in the work. It's just potentially you're going to make it look easy. So in the recent past, we do have the Five of Swords. So there's something that you've been conflicted about here. We kind of have talked about this card, and this could have been that, like I said, fights, quarrels, all those things, something conflicted inside your mind. And it's like the sense of, the Ace of Swords, you've been able to find the clarity, and now things are feeling, this feels like a good cycle for you. You think, the way you're thinking about this is feeling clear, which is good. So you're presenting as the Hermit, which is actually, interestingly, the Hermit's already on top of the mountain here. So it's almost like you've reached a peak here of some sort, quite literally, like with the mountain. But it's been a long period. It feels like it's the end of a cycle. You've already been through a process of climbing the mountain in some way, shape or form. And that by getting to the top, you're like the Hermit, you've gained wisdom through the experiences of the past. So that when you're looking at the new mountain that's here off in the distance here with the Page of Pentacles, you're going, you know what? That's okay. I've done it before and I can do it again. And I've learnt things from the past, and I've got knowledge now that I can, next time that I climb a mountain, I know that I'm going to need these things that I didn't have the first time, or I'm going to need to have to do that or think this, or, I've got so much more expertise and knowledge here from a previous experience. So the Hermit is having a big, deep think about things. Like I said, a lot going on inside your mind here. So even though this King of Wands is looking like ready, potentially thinking about taking action, or might not look like there's much going on, there really is a lot going on inside this person's mind. Yes. And the King of Cups in the energy around you. So this is like a manager. There's lots of managerial, like managing situations or managers around you, whether this is you or being managed by somebody else or having to deal with managers, or whether this is you managing your own situation or being a manager yourself in some way. But there's this kind of sense of managing, like I'm managing. The King of Wands manages. The King of Cups is very good at managing as well. So perhaps it's like, I've got an opportunity to manage things differently. The King of Wands is how you're doing things. The King of Cups is how you're feeling about things. This is a Scorpio energy as well. So if it's about, there's a regularity with the Scorpio energy of, if it's about money, it's like paying bills on time with a regular, or getting a regular income coming in, or just, regularly, it's like this sense of having a regular cycle in terms of the way things are, you are managing things. So this regularity kind of is something that is, that something's going to come in at this time and go out at that time, or what to expect, is actually something that's going to help you maintain the balance and the harmony at this moment. So the King of Cups, if this is to do with a relationship as well, new horizons with a relationship, the King of Cups can say that perhaps there's been a bit of emotional drama around, but there's a potential for a very deep connection here. This can be intense energy with the King of Cups. So yeah, it's ready to go deep. So that energy, hopes and fears, we have the Eight of Cups, and this is just walking away from something that hasn't been fulfilling, a cycle and energy that's created conflict inside you, and it's just all conflict in your life in some way, shape or form. It's like, I just want to leave that behind. And we're seeing that here. I'm seeing this is like just, feels aligned and so much more calmer. So very, very nice. And then we have, as an outcome, the Nine of Pentacles. Look how happy and fancy-free this character is. Got a bird on their arm, got all the pentacles that they need, very abundant space around. This is ordinary tasks of living, but kind of feeling happy with the world around you, your immediate world around you. So this can also be very independent energy. But the Ten of Swords is kind of interesting. There's something has kind of ended inside your mind here. And I don't think anyone is going to notice except for you. You're the only one that's going to know. People are going to look at you and see the Nine of Pentacles. Oh, things are looking, seeing this loveliness, really. But what's really happened is that this Ten of Swords has happened, which is something has really ended inside your mind here that has taken up a lot of space. It's like you've processed that and it's starting to dissolve. And it may have been like a point of stress or darkness or challenge in some way, conflict in some way, but the darkness is lifting. There's a new dawn. And what do we see off in the horizon? The mountains. New mountains to climb. The thing with the Ten of Swords, though, this can be releasing a whole heap of ideas or thoughts or things inside your mind that you no longer need. It's like a real clear out, release and recovery. It can be releasing an old belief system. I no longer need to believe that about myself anymore. But yeah, there is a new dawn, and something perhaps is dawning on you quite literally about how to bring in the balance and harmony, healthy balances within relationships, healthy balance with opportunities, and taking the opportunity to step into that, which is really nice. So balance restored. Feels really good here. The thing with the Ten of Swords is it may be need a little bit of time of recovery. That's the only thing I will say with it, is just give yourself a little bit of temperance. Can be healing and patience as well. Things are shifting and changing form, so just give it a bit of time. So we have as the overall energy, the Four of Wands, and we see the 11-11 and the balance. Just look at the picture, it's all very balanced. We have the castle here. We have the two people in the center. There's abundant garland here. We've got the 11-11, which is soul connections coming through. So we have it. Look at the Lover's card. It's got the glyph of Gemini, which looks like an 11 almost. So it's like this portal, 11-11 portal that I think that you're stepping through here, where your soul is kind of guiding you to a place of harmony, calm, and, alignment, which is really nice. And this is aligning with the Four of Wands. You might really feel this around your home space, or around a particular relationship around the home, or around just a particular relationship in your life in general. But it's really setting up a good foundation for what is it that you really want. And it's saying, if I see that things are looking calm and that the picture's looking good, then that's potentially something that I want in my world at this moment in time. So let's pull an affirmation card for you, Libra. Okay, you've got 3. These 2 tried to sneak in. We've got all is well in my world. Yes, it's just got this sense of peace and well-being, which is nice. Everything is working out for my highest good. Out of this situation, only good will come. I am safe. So that is a really, really nice energy to come through. We've also got life is simple and easy. All that I need to know at any given moment is revealed to me. I trust myself and I trust life. All is well. Again, you've got the all is well. And it's interesting, this sense of being really present, like, it will just be revealed at the time it gets revealed. And that's kind of what I was getting with the clouds. It's like that thing when children look up, when you're a kid, you look up at the clouds and you just, that's it. You're just in the present moment looking at the clouds. So, yeah, interesting. Might be quite literally head in the clouds kind of thing with the King of Wands. There's a lot going on inside this person's mind here. We've also got I forgive myself. As I forgive myself, I leave behind all feelings of not being good enough and I am free to love myself. So I think part of the piece that comes with this is the forgiveness, and you're freeing yourself from this old energy, the 10 of Swords. And that's really closing a chapter. It's ending as well. It's a very final ending with the 10 of Swords, which is great. So let's pull a charm for you, Libra. Let's pull a charm for Libra. I think we've got 2 here. Okay, we've got the cat. Okay. Whenever I bring it back to whenever I get this cat, it's like this cat looks really good. It's got a little bow around its neck, and it's always about accessorizing and looking good and buying things. So back to the hat at the start, or buying something that, you're going to feel and look good. That's important energy. But it might just be a general. It's like things are looking good, feeling good. And then we've got this beautiful horse as well, who's coming in. And look at this horse. Horses are all about the direction that you're taking. You've got a zebra here in the Temperance card as well, which is it's a very unique direction that you might be going in, or at least accepting your uniqueness. But the horse is galloping here. Like, this is moving forward in leaps and bounds. So it really is, even though, like I said, it feels like they're bringing me back to the looking like the swan gliding across the water, looking like everything's really easy. But really what it is you're moving forward. It might feel like it's very slow and calm, but it's a sense of moving forward in leaps and bounds. So that's your reading, Libra. Really fantastic reading. So, being crowned by Mercury and Gemini as well in the North Node is that there might be some really significant communication that comes in. A conversation could go a long way, or just a bit of information, but be open, have an open and curious mind to the people that seeing you meeting here, but just get this sense that there could be some kind of fated conversation or thoughts that are coming in here with what's going on. So that's it, Libra. I'm going to take it over to the extended reading now, where we're going to see where you're going. It's like this beautiful opportunity comes up. The Page of Pentacles feels like the world's my oyster. The 9 of Pentacles is like, yeah, this is looking good, feeling good. The 10 of Swords, there's a new dawn. There really is. And look at the landscape between the 10 of Swords and the 9 of Pentacles. They're very different. The 9 of Pentacles is lovely, lush and abundant. The 10 of Pentacles is this kind of bleak, barren landscape that you're saying goodbye to, something bleak and barren, which is actually really great. And it might have really felt like you were quite literally this character's been stabbed in the back. So maybe it's to do with your physical body, maybe it's to do with your spine, maybe it quite literally might feel like you were betrayed and stabbed in the back, but with an old energy. But you're able to kind of move on from that now into more of an abundant space in your everyday life, which is nice with the 9 of Pentacles. So where is this going? I feel like there's a period of like stepping into some fabulous opportunities here. There's a period of healing that's allowing you to step in, but it's all to do with what's going on inside your mind. And it's like soul is taking a bit of a step back and saying, no, this is something that you're working out inside your conscious mind. And because this is kind of like your thing, it kind of will give you more of a sense of satisfaction or achievement, knowing, okay, I'm doing this. This is something that my mind has come to the conclusion of. So yeah, let's see where this is going. It feels like lovely healing and then opening to new opportunities. So we're going to go further into the future with the extended reading. We're going to pull some more clarifiers, or is there anything extra around that you need to know about? And we're going to ask the best way to work with this energy, because we are going from conflict to balance and harmony, and it just feels like chalk and cheese from like 0 to 100 when it comes to the balance and harmony scale, I guess. And yeah, let's ask the best way to work with that energy to get this lovely, peaceful ending that's coming in here. So that's all going to be in the extended reading. Would love it if you come over. The link is in the description box below. And like I said, you can buy the extended reading individually. The link for that will be in the description box below. But you can also check out my Patreon community. Love it if you come and join and become a member. Beautiful, inclusive community that we're building here. And yeah, I'm seeing it as a second channel where we can kind of give some toolkits. That's why there's because I do the healing work as well. That's why there's tutorials. I'm passing on a little bit of just some little techniques that you guys can use in your everyday life and how you can work with that, especially looking at what's happening with the planets and the energies around and helping your soul evolution. So I'm seeing it kind of as a little bit of a practical toolkit, but there's a lot of information that's going to be going on in there as well. So love it if you come and check out the Patreon. The link for that is in the description box below as well. I will pin them to the comments as well. And yeah, like I said, if you sign up before the 1st of March, then free 10-minute reading. And yeah, if this is where we're leaving each other, please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment, Libra. That helps YouTube know you support the channel, helps with the algorithm and helps the channel grow. And please take care.